remarkable thing happened this year in March. My very remarkable great-aunt died at age 93, and she had had a long career in the music business. She had been the publicist for the European publicist for people like Bernstein and Abbado and Pollini, and she'd worked for Deutsche Grammophon. Actually, that's how it started. And she became close friends with many wonderful musicians, and though she wasn't a musician herself. And so I always looked up to her. You know, she lived in this sphere that I could only dream of, especially as a kid. And then she was also friends with Ligeti, György Ligeti, the wonderful Hungarian composer. And she had a sketch, a manuscript of his on her wall that I always admired every time I visited her in Berlin. And then when my great-aunt died childless, and my mother and her two sisters, who were her nieces, cleaned out her apartment. And one night in bed, my aunt was thinking, gosh, there's this ceiling that's outside the door of her bedroom that's a bit lower. I wonder if there's a door in there, because my great-aunt was an unbelievable pack rat, saved everything. And so they found stuff mixed up, you know, important stuff mixed up with completely unimportant stuff all over the place. So then the next morning, my aunt went back to the apartment, and indeed there was a little trap door in this dropped ceiling, and there was all sorts of stuff in there, and there was also a very big folder with art prints and manuscript music pages in it. And these music pages were by György Ligeti. And among other things, there was the entire collection of sketches of the Lamento movement of the horn trio. And she didn't know what this was. She just saw it was music, and so because I'm the heir to all the musical things of my great-aunt, when I saw her after the funeral, she said, this is yours. And so I opened it up, and there was Ligeti, and there was music of the horn trio. And it so happens that we're planning to play the horn trio in our festival this upcoming February with Péter Nagy, the wonderful Hungarian pianist who actually studied this piece with Ligeti. And so I immediately took a picture of one of the pages and emailed it to Péter Nagy and said, look what we have, and this is a sensation. This will be of musicological interest as well as of general public interest. And so we're going to have the first public viewing of these pages of manuscript in the festival, and we're going to get a composer, a New Zealand composer, to introduce the piece before the concert using the sketches and trying to get inside of Ligeti's compositional mind. So it's going to be a really exciting event for anyone interested in how a great masterpiece is created, because in fact this horn trio has become a standard repertoire in chamber music concerts, and Ligeti is revered as sort of Bartók's heir, and he died within the last 10 years, and so it's, you know, for these sketches to be seen for the first time here in New Zealand is really a special thing.